liking?
Is that yours? Or you just find it?
No,
Just found it. Oh really?
Yeah. You can tell me how it smells.
Tastes like something died in it.
Sorry?
Tastes like something died in it.
That's what cheap wine does, I think. Also, you've had quite a lot of critics as well. Like, I think Get Cake, Where Cake Flies, pretty much being.
Yeah, but he's a fucking miserable bastard. I mean, he complains that the junk club was full of like, you know, kids who weren't friendly to him. But the fact is, he didn't enjoy it because he had to sit in the corner and, you know, not enjoy the music. I mean, if you want to have fun, you can have fun. Like, he's just a fucking miserable cunt.
The first time I met Sam Duckworth, he called me a cunt, and this was before.
Was you a cunt?
Yeah, this was before either of our bands had started. Didn't even know who I was.
Explain the argument. Explain the argument.
He came into my house. He was with a friend. Well, he's with my flatmate's twin's friend. He was my flatmate's twin's friend.
Oh, do you know the funny part about where I come from?
What's
right?
the funny part about where you came from?
You're called the Horrors, right?
Yeah.
The band that I'm in.
Yeah.
I come from an area called Hillview, which is a housing estate, which is called in my town The View.
Yeah.
And we were going to call ourselves The View. And then in my town, when you're drunk, you say you're in the Horrors. And we were going to call ourselves the Horrors. So both our band names have been taken up, The View and the Horrors.
On the same tour, no less.
Fucking the two of you are cunts.
Oh no.
Charming. That is Zach from the now defunct London band Special Needs, latest called The Needs. Yeah, I've met him a couple of times.
Good friends, I take it, by the manly hugs that you do.
I greet everyone like that.
Cool. Anyway, you were telling me about the first time you met Sam Duckworth when you was your pun, which I really want to know.
Oh yeah, explain the argument.
I used to live with the
Condenser.
I used to live with a twin of his trumpet player. He was invited around to my house. He started having an argument with me over how Dolby 3.1, 5.1 is more important than the punk movement. Then started calling me a cunt because I was arguing that punk was more important. Then started twisting his argument around on him, and then called me a cunt again, and then refused to leave my house.
And then he came over to us at the Enemy Awards and begged our forgiveness. Yeah, his manager came up and said like, you know, this is all like, he didn't mean it. I mean, for fuck's sake, get a fucking backbone, you know, if you've got something to say, then like, oh, I don't know, it's just no time for someone like that.
It must kind of hurt, like,
Hurt?
Yeah, well, you know, when people do it, it's not nice.
It's kind of alright when
I grew
they're...
up in Southend. I had people calling me a cunt daily. Just
But, you know, when people...
Yeah, but the difference is that these aren't people whose opinions we respect. Like, you know...
Get Cake, Wear Cake, Fly, Nick Zinner.
Yeah.
I wonder who's a better artist.
The scales of talent.
Oh dear. Sorry,
straight down.
Sorry, Fatty. Not even you can tip that one.
So they always piss you off, like...
Well, I think it's kind of...
I think there was a trend at one point to be nasty to us.
Yeah.
And there was lots of people we hadn't. Yeah, there was lots of people we hadn't met. That was quite funny.
Did it?
Yeah, they're trying to personally insult us, people we'd never met. Great.
How did you take that?
Well, it's not really... It's just a bit... it's kind of funny when you see new bands getting their first column inches and using it to talk about us. You know, again, I don't know. It's not particularly bothering.
I think that...
Have there been any other big detractors?
Well, I don't know. There's always going to be detractors because, you know... the kind of band we are is one that isn't going to appeal to everyone, and we're not really interested in appealing to everyone, you know. But there's nothing I hate more than a band who has nothing to say but slag other bands off. It's just not interesting. So, you know, we're not really going to get into that.
Album out now. Are you writing a new one now? Or
Just about to start after festivals.
Let the season first, and then...
Yeah.
And straight back in the studio when it's raining, which is the best.
Do you have any idea about the direction?
Well, we've got a few tracks already. I mean, it'll be a natural development, I think. We're not going to come out with a piano ballad album or anything, but I mean, you know, the sound will naturally develop.
And I have to ask you this actually. Have you heard of a band called Things who have done this?
Yeah, we really like them actually. We were going to play with them at one point because I used to have a club night in London and I was going to have them over.
Whereabouts?
I had it at the 333 in Old Street. And yeah, I've met them before. They're really nice guys, and I've got that got that 4-track EP they did with I can't.
Recently, or
It's like black and yellow sleeve, but they're really good. Why do you ask?
just because they're from Dublin, like you kind of came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you seem to have had this major upward.
They're quite different to we are, though. I mean, they're kind of straight garage, you know. Which I mean, they do it really well, but you know, it's a different thing. I think similar influences, maybe.
Doing different things with them, I guess.
So we got lined up for the rest of the summer. Festivals.
Festivals and writing,
Festivals.
yeah.
Any major tour plans?
Well, I think we'll next year, early next year.
And will that hit Ireland as well?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Hopefully.
Here's hoping. Thank you very much.
Time the ferry keeps working. Yeah.